Good morning, Alvern. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'm Courtney Langlis.
And I'm Ryan Williams.
And here are your announcements for April 15th, 2016. Before we start, please know that today is a special day. Downstairs in the gym is our annual multicultural fair. I hope you all have a chance to check it out. I will be at the Trinidad and Tobago booth with Anna Michaud, so come stop by, try some food, and learn about the country. Also, please remember to watch the additional segments with Mr. Beals to learn more about the hands-free CPR training. If you are watching our show through our website, there are additional links to click on. Now, here are your announcements. The library will be posting overdue notices in your school email accounts. Please check to see if you have any outstanding books. We hope to save some trees and books. Also, an important reminder for seniors, if you have any overdue books remaining at the end of the year, you cannot graduate with everyone.
The Battle of the Bands has been postponed. More information will be coming soon. There will be a brief meeting for Spanish National Honor Society Tuesday, April 19th after school in room 204. All members are required to attend.
Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now please pause for a moment of silence. Do you know we have a full-service credit union branch located in the CTE wing? Stop by Granite State Credit Union April 18th through April 22nd for a chance to spin the wheel to celebrate Youth Week.
Unified Week is coming up the week after vacation. There will be a faculty and Unified volleyball game on May 3rd. The Unified cheerleaders will be there too. We are looking for faculty that would like to play or cheer. Please contact Mr. Langer if you are interested. The Model UN Club's Cuban Missile Crisis simulation will begin at 9 a.m. on Saturday. All club members who are participating should be at the school by 8:45.
It's time for the most anticipated event this spring. Alvern, are you ready for the 2016 Dodgeball Tournament? It's taking place on April 21st from 6 to 8 in the gym. Gather your team and submit your sign-up sheet, which can be picked up and returned to room 205 by next Wednesday.
Well, that's it for today. I hope you have a great day and have a chance to visit the Multicultural Fair. Remember to stay tuned and watch the videos and advisory about hands-free CPR.
Have a great day, Alvern.
Good morning, Alvern. Hope everybody's having a good day today. I'm joined today to my left, your right, with Shannon Irwin, senior at Alvern, and to my right, your left, Ashley Dumas, also a senior. I'm trying to come together with you and with these two to talk about an important activity piece that we're going to do at Alvern High School on Thursday, April 21st. On that day, it is our goal, as part of our core value of community and curiosity, to train everybody in our building, all students, all staff members, in hands-only CPR and the use of an AED. The reason that both these two young ladies are joining me today is because each has an individual story that has impacted them. So I'm going to first ask Shannon to talk a little bit about her experience, which was very challenging for her and her family with the outcome of a loss of her father around the Christmas vacation time. Shannon, I'm pleased that you're here. I want you to try to talk to your fellow students and staff in the building a little bit about your dad, a little bit about his experience with cardiac health, and obviously the fact that the sad news of his passing, but how you're trying to turn that sad news into something positive as a health science student at Alvern.
Well, my dad had congestive heart failure for about 12 years, so ever since I was young. He's had 2 previous heart attacks, both when I was younger, but back in December he had his 3rd major and final heart attack that finally took him. So heart disease has been a big thing that I've had to deal with my whole life, and dealing with things like heart attacks, knowing that it could happen at any time, and it's a scary thing, but learning stuff like this and how to take care of things like that would definitely be helpful.
Shannon's dad was an Alvern graduate. Shannon's mother is also an Alvern graduate and was a classmate of my wife and I when we were at Alvern in the mid-1980s. So we're certainly sad for the loss of Shannon's dad, but trying to increase people's exposure to doing hands-only CPR and or the use of an AED, you never know when it's going to give you an opportunity to help sustain someone's life, as was the case with Ashley. This winter at a swim meet at UNH, Ashley unfortunately suffered a cardiac arrest while swimming in the pool. Ashley was taken to the pool deck by emergency providers, and on the pool deck they performed both CPR and used an AED to help bring Ashley back with us. I am thrilled that she is obviously here with us and experiencing the rest of her senior year. Ashley, given the experience, which I know you don't remember anything of, okay, how important do you think it is for our students, our staff members, to have familiarity with CPR and or how to use an AED?
I think it's very important for everyone to know at least something about CPR and how to use an AED so that if something ever does happen to anyone in the school or in public, that they can try and help and try and save a life.
And that is really what the case is with Ashley. Ashley's life was saved, plain and simple. So for all of the people at our school, the roughly 1,500 people who come in and out of here on a daily basis, you never necessarily think it's going to happen to you, to someone you know, to someone you love. But having a level of preparation is important. On April 21st, throughout the entire block day Thursday, we are going to run training sessions in our gym. Shannon will be participating as a Health Science 2 student, as will all her classmates. Ashley will be participating in the training because she's a certified lifeguard in CPR and the use of the AED as well. My request for students watching this and or staff members, this training is in conjunction with the Hudson Police Department, the Hudson Fire Department, and the area news group, which brings us every week the Hudson Litchfield News. Collaboratively and together, we're going to create 50 training stations in the gym. The training will look like a combination of video aspects of training plus direct hands-on involvement. There will be mannequins set up, 50 of them in the gym that day. You're going to learn how to do chest compressions on one of those mannequins. I ask everybody, again, consistent with our core value, to understand curiosity, learn something new, take this matter seriously, because whether you come out of the training with full-fledged knowledge that you can implement or just a little bit more knowledge. For example, where are the AEDs located at Alvern? I have gone around the building in the past week and I'm asking different kids that question. You go to school here every day. Do you know where the AEDs are at Alvern? What would happen in the event that we have a student or staff emergency during the day? Part of it is asking and getting for help. Calling the office, calling the nurse. We will have responders coming to you. Part of it may be you administering hands-only CPR until other people, maybe more trained, can get there. Part of it is emergency preparation and an ambulance coming to the school, knowing where the AED is so we can bring it forward. Through the difficulties of Shannon's experience with the loss of her dad, through the exhilaration, if you will, of Ashley's life being restored so she could continue her senior year with us, I ask all students and staff to join with them, join with me. We'll have community members here as well. Finally, we have roughly 50 stations that we need to man with appropriately certified people. If you're a student at Alvern and you have a background like Ashley as a lifeguard, if you are a fire explorer like Jeremy Dowd, please come forward and sign up in the office, specifically juniors and seniors, so that you can lead one of the training groups. You do not need to be an expert. You need to have a certification, however. If you are in Boys or Girl Scouts and you have a trained certification, please sign up in the office so that we can utilize your talents and experiences so we can all make Alvern a better community. We will have senior citizens coming in for the day, and I ask all of you to join with us in making this an important training day for Alvern High School. On behalf of Shannon, on behalf of Ashley, join with me in celebrating my Bronco Nation pride as we try to train all students and staff on Thursday, April 21st, with hands-only CPR and the use of an AED. Thank you. Good morning again. The next video that you're about to see is from the American Heart Association regarding hands-only CPR. Please pay attention to the video within the context of your advisory classes. Please create dialogue amongst yourselves with the students in the room and certainly with the teacher in the room. We will have more opportunities for this training on Thursday, April 21st. Thank you.
Now Minnie Ann is ready. Place Minnie Ann in front of you, like this. Her chest should be at your knees, with her head to one side. Before we begin, let me show you something that will help you know how hard to push. Minnie Ann has a built-in clicker. When you press down deep enough, you'll hear a click. Okay, let's get started learning how to help an adult who needs CPR. Watch as I show you how. Position yourself next to the person with his or her chest in front of you. Place the heel of your hand in the center of the chest. Now put the other hand on top, like this. Now you try it. Put the heel of the hand in the center of the chest. Then place the other hand on top, like this. Now keep your hands in the center of the chest and push hard, straight down. Make sure the chest moves down at least 2 inches. Then let the chest rise completely back up, like this. You should hear a clicking sound if you're pushing hard enough. Keep pushing a few more times to make sure that you have a feel for how hard you need to push. Good. If you need more time to get your mini hand to click when you push on the chest, pause the DVD now and start again when you're ready.
Good morning again. The next video you're about to see is about how to use an AED. The AED training video is produced by the American Heart Association. We're thankful for their gifts of the videos to our school. On the training day of April 21st, you will actually be standing with a trainer who has a training AED, so you'll be able to touch it and hear the commands that it says. Please give your attention to the AED, and then I urge all of you to test one another at where the locations of AEDs are at Alvirne High School. On the day of training, I will be testing the people in the gym so I can find out how many people know where the AEDs are. Good luck finding them all. Thank you.
Promptly performing CPR increases the chance that a person will survive when his heart stops pumping blood. Often, the abnormal heart rhythm that is causing the problem can be corrected by an electrical shock from an automated external defibrillator, or AED. An AED is a machine that first reads or analyzes the heart rhythm and then tells you if an electric shock is needed to make the heart beat normally. Many companies and public places now have AEDs in case of an emergency. If one is available, have someone call 911 and bring you the AED. Using an AED is safe. It cannot shock an unresponsive person unless he or she really does need it. Using an AED is also very easy. You only need to remember to turn it on and follow the prompts you see and hear. The AED will talk you through each step of its use. Some AEDs will turn on automatically when you lift the lid. Others will require you to push the on button.
Apply pads to patient's bare chest.
The AED will first tell you to peel the backing off of the adhesive pads and place them on the bare chest in the locations shown by the pictures on the pads, like this. After that, just follow the prompts you see and hear.
Plug in pads connector. Analyzing heart rhythm.
If the victim is an adult, use the adult pads. If the victim is a child, use the child pads if they're provided, or the child key or switch if the AED has one. If the victim is a child and there are no child options, use the adult pads. If you have an AED, use it. It is safe, easy, and can increase the chance of survival for a person whose heart has stopped pumping blood.